Time Baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Luis Severino will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the
First pitch of the at-bat.
Second baseman.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Torres picks it up, and he'll just flip this one underhanded to first to record the out. Here's Javier Baez. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 1 for 2. Tough slider down low for a strike. Had some rain here late last night, but no thunderstorms in the forecast today. Game time temperature 89 degrees. Line drive to left. Gardner is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11. Left fielder.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. No balls and 1 strike. Bryant is over to take a look at it, and no one will get this one. Now Lester's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Designated hitter.
He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Hit sharply on the ground, and Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count right. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Chris Bryant now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Hard hit towards center. Hicks patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. He loses him on ball 4. Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw at the second base.
Popped him up. Voigt in foul ground. Oh, and he misses it. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
3-0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball 4. He'll take the walk. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch, and that'll be a painful run batted in. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Hayward on third. Happ over at second. Almora at first. 1 gone. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. They get the force at the plate. Stepping into the box, Javier Baez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 0-2 once more. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning. Standing in, Aaron Hicks, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Payoff pitch coming from Lester. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. From the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Gary Sanchez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0. There's a fastball that misses.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Too high. And it's 3-0. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
So striding in, Luke Voigt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Greg Bird will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. 0-1 count and the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. Missed with a breaking ball. swing and a little blooper to center.
Coming in is Almora.
He can't get to it. This one's down. 1 run scored. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. Up around the face.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Yankees lead it 3-2. Andrew McCutcheon will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. The 1-2 is outside for a ball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And that's through for a hit. Around first, he's digging for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away. And this one gets away. And not in time as the run scores. And would you believe the tying run comes into score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. Chopped weakly to the left. Andujar's got it. Here's Jason Hayward now.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Schwarber on second. Contreras is over at first with 1 away. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Ian Happ. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Still 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. We'll head now to the home half of inning number. Here's big Aaron Judge. Match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Now Stanton swings and sends a ground ball to short. And there are two away now.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Didi Gregorius. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with two men out. Hit out towards second. Sliding stop by Murphy. Wow. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. One ball, no strike. One and one the count. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout. There's one away.
Now batting,
First pitch on its way.
Daniel Murphy.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Just got a piece to the right side. That's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out.
The batter, shortstop.
Here's Javier Baez, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I know there's two outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Hayward. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Murphy's got it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He drew a walk his first time up. Three runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Sanchez is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run.
That one just kept going and going. You won't see many long balls hit far.
Now batting. Third baseman. Chris Bryant.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all. First pitch on its way.
Line, but speared on a hop.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Left fielder. Kyle
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A changeup over the inside corner. Schwarber leads off first with 1 away. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Middle of the act. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now.
Third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Two balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 home. Line towards center field. Oh, and he misses it. Around first, digging for 2. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, the sun was definitely a factor there, but here's the news. The sun rises every day, and as a player, you've got to find a way to deal with it. A glove, flip down, sunglasses, use something so you can catch the ball. Sometimes easier said than done, though.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Swinging bunt up the third baseline. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Here's Brett Gardner now, and their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. Soft liner to the right side. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman on to first, and they get the double play.
Right fielder,
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after it.
Back up the middle. There's Baez. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after. Stepping up to the plate, Jason Hayward. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Lays off 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Ian Happ, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next will be the designated hitter, Ian Happ. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Happ with a 2-1 count now. Hung that one out there a bit, but it's a called strike. 2-2.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now batting, Albert Almora, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First delivery to him on the way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fouled off. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Looking up is Contreras into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Pulled toward right center field. Almora in pursuit. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Miguel Andujar. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. And the inning is over. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. All even now at 4 apiece. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Murphy is retired, and there's 1 away. Striding in, Javier Baez, who could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. So 1-1 home. Softly hit out to short. And that'll be the second out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Pretty good slider out of him right there. That pitch is definitely a big reason why he's pitching so effectively right now.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. This game's all tied at 4. Carl Edwards Jr. gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Now in the box, Greg Bird. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Almora. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Andrew McCutchen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep full side.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head doesn't swim.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Wilson Contreras. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will get there as the go-ahead run is quickly to third now with the 2-out triple. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy is.
And this one gets away. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Hitter.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Zobrist leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the... Ben Zobrist will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Steve Cishek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 41.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Ball and a strike.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Zobrist is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. And late reactions, and they got him. First delivery to him on the way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he's going to make it safely. And a great start to the 9th as it's a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
A.J. Cole, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 67, A.J. Cole.
He's set and the pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he will be safe at the plate as he's able to sneak in ahead of the tag, and it's 6-4. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hard ground ball to third. Backhanded. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there, and there's out number 2.
First baseman number 4.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Cole, a native Floridian. He was a fourth-round selection back in the 2010. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Gone! Here's Chris Bryant now. First pitch on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the...
Your attention, please.
Safe situation looming here, and they'll hand the ball off to the hard-throwing right-hander, Brandon Morrow. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Just a bit low, ball 3.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Almora is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th. This crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks. In prior outings against Brandon Morrow, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. No balls and a strike to count. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Stepping up now, Miguel Andujar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's one. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
7-4 the final finish today. The Cubbies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure